I don't know, it's a pain to me. Congratulations.
First, out of the blue corner, Christian Garcia.
Christian Garcia, a representative of Blood Diamond Academy, making his way to the cage for this elimination MMA title fight at 170 pounds, three-minute rounds.
The 12th fight of the evening. Blood Diamond Academy. 170 pounds. Welterweights.
Garcia has a considerable bit of muscle on his upper body. He definitely has not missed chest day.
Monday, International Chest Day.
Bench press and dumbbell bench press and every bench press you can think of. Let's see if it translates to those punches.
Yeah, he's a thick dude, no doubt.
Panini press, printing press.
And out of the red corner, Devin McGinley.
Gutenberg press.
Well, you're going to see a big
Well
difference
played.
here.
Well played.
You're going to see a 6'5" fighter. Any pause before the walk?
Calm before the storm. I love this picture. Absolute picture of into the mindset of a fighter.
This is the first time tonight we've seen the difference of the tall and lanky, the built, shorter, stockier fighter.
Absolutely. I think with McGinley, we'll see if he's able to use that range, use that distance, be able to control the distance between the two fighters with that jab, be able to check hook off of that jab, and eliminate.
Our tail of the tape gives us Christian Garcia out of Gypsum, Colorado. He's the 21-year-old freestyle fighter with the 2-1 record. 5 feet 9 inches tall, 168 pounds. He faces off against Devin McGinley. He's the Colorado Springs fighter. At 28 years old, he shows a mixed style, 4 feet 1 inches tall, or excuse me, a 4-1 record at 6 feet 5 inches tall, 169 pounds, and he is a representative of Empower Training Center.
And I'll tell you what, a lot of guys in his corner. Christopher Lalone is there. And you see a great bunch of fighters from Colorado Springs. Dylan Rowan, a good friend of his as well, up tonight. But
Mike
Lalone
Swade,
in his
the
corner.
coach from the Chaos Fight team, is there.
So the who's who of Colorado Springs fighters and coaches.
Mr. Lalone's dad, Eric Lalone, he's the principal of the Empower Training Center.
Gotta love watching Lalone fight.
6'5" versus 5'9".
Yeah, little difference here.
Yeah, he's every bit of 6'5", absolute mammoth of a man.
Ladies and gentlemen, this 170-pound elimination title fight is brought to you by me, Acosta, the official Garcia Sparta. First coming to us out of the Poseidon Water blue corner. He is a freestyle fighter with a record of 2-1. Standing at 5'9", weighing in an official 168 pounds. Representing Blood Diamond Academy out of Gypsum, Colorado, Christian Garcia. And out of the Mike Maroney Ford red corner, he is a mixed style martial artist with a record of 4-1. Standing at 6'5", weighing in an official 169 pounds, representing Empower Training Center out of Colorado Springs, Colorado, Devin Comanche McGinley. Third man in the cage, Armando Castro.
You were given instructions by a spectacle fight. Obey my commands at all times. Push them up if you want. Back to your corners.
Everybody's ready. Title fight action, here we go. And immediately looking to take away that height and reach advantage.
Is Garcia.
Closes that distance.
Yeah, probably the right thing to do. McGinley so far, great balance, great work right there for a tall man.
Yeah, you'd have to think that's probably everybody's game plan against McGinley in this division. He's probably pretty used to having to fend off takedowns.
Yeah, doing a great job so far.
This sort of grappling will absolutely zap your gas tank.
Oh yeah.
We'll see how that affects both fighters as we get into the later portion of this fight.
McGinley took a couple shots as well. There were glancing blows, and again, here we go. Great defense.
Nice job with the body lock takedown by Garcia. McGinley defended the double leg nicely.
McGinley calm, not panicked down there. It's a big, thick, heavy guy that's on top of him.
Garcia looking to hammer fist with the right hand. He hits it again, crushing blows.
McGinley trying to get positioned, working to try to get out. He's not just sitting there. Trying to bridge up, just having a hard time doing it. Garcia's heavy up on the chest.
He mounts him.
Yep, now in full mount.
Back roll escape by McGinley.
Job.
Nice job of returning to his feet, but back to the takedown goes Garcia.
McGinley is not panicking though, and that's a big key to this fight.
Well, there's no doubt where each of these fighters wants this fight to take place.
I think that's a good point.
Oh! Pulled him right back down on McGinley.
And McGinley had back control and gave it up for favor of standing.
Oh!
Beautiful switch kick.
And then a big right hand on top of it. Another good kick. McGinley gets out of range.
It was a really nice punch entering by Garcia. McGinley dropped his hands to start to defend the takedown, and Garcia came in over the top.
Yeah, a little
beautifully
sneaky.
timed technique.
JR, I'm impressed with McGinley's takedown defense.
Yeah, well, like I said, he knows what probably everybody's game plan is, so no doubt he's practiced this.
That's a good point. When you're standing at that height of 6'5", I'm sure all of your opponents want to take you down. So it's something you work in the gym, working nonstop, constantly working that takedown defense, trying to keep your opponents at bay. Round ends. Excellent round from Garcia.
Beautiful stabby knee by McGinley again. Go ahead, Todd.
Yeah, when you look at these two fighters, when you see that happen, and you see a fighter do everything he can for the takedowns are getting less effective as the round went on. Now we'll see if Garcia does it again in the second round to be able to continue his success, but McGinley's having a little bit more success each and every shot that happens.
Yeah, that's one of the few times, speaking to McGinley here, that I've seen a fighter that had back control and he gave it up in favor of going back to standing. So we know where each of these guys wants this fight to happen.
Yeah, he wants that at range and he wants to be able to throw.
Right here, you guys just saw that switch kick with the right leg and then followed up by the straight right hand. Beautiful combination. I don't think it was enough for McGinley to steal the round, but an excellent display of his talents at range.
All right, seconds out.
Garcia already stalking across the cage.
Yeah, he's in good shape. I think they both are in phenomenal shape. Look at that. Easily that kick gets up there.
Oh, beautiful stab with the teep.
Oh, and then an elbow coming in. Garcia is expending a lot of energy trying to drag this big man down.
Yes, he is. We'll see how that affects him later on in this round.
The size of his back. Garcia's just got like thick meat hooks and big lats.
McGinley's strong in the clinch.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the way he turned him and put
Yeah.
his back against the cage.
He has a beautiful understanding of leverage. Really knows how to use the length of his limbs very well, very much to his advantage.
Again, the takedown defense from McGinley is incredibly impressive.
Boy, that knee almost got up too high.
Lovely right hand from McGinley.
Oh, look at Garcia snuck one in.
Leg kick. I think Garcia's getting to be a little winded.
Garcia again going up against the cage and pressing in. McGinley's doing a great job at fighting it off again, avoiding the takedown. That's where Garcia wants this fight. It was obvious in the first round.
Both corners calling for knees, both fighters threw them, and they clashed knees because of it.
I think Garcia's having a harder time now trying to figure out how to take down the big man.
Yeah, starting to be a little bit weathered is Garcia.
I think that's a good point, JR. It takes a lot of energy to move that muscle around the cage.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt. A little foot stomp. And a knee. Stabbing it at 6'5", those knees are sharp.
Penetrating shots.
Oh,
Lovely
big
right hand, 1-2. Combination.
Go for it.
Good flurry by McGinley. Garcia looks to answer back.
Then he trades in a knee there. Garcia's in trouble.
gassed.
35 seconds left in this second round. Garcia's just trying to hold on.
Garcia looking to answer back, but McGinley just so prolonged in his flurries. Talked about it earlier, we'd like to see more combinations. My goodness.
There you go. Garcia will survive, it appears, to the third round as he gets a takedown at the end of the round, but it's not enough.
Yeah, absolutely beautiful clinic of stand-up gang from McGinley that round, both with the head kicks and also with the punches to the head. I think he did an excellent job of varying his punch selection, throwing uppercuts, hooks, straight crosses, coming from that head kick to the straight cross. I think that was a lovely combination I saw from McGinley.
And the elbow that McGinley threw as Garcia was closing in for the takedown, that was very nicely timed as well.
And Garcia, I mean, he stayed with it. He ultimately got the takedown at the end of the round, but the punishment that he endured to get that was just a lot.
You guys are seeing on the replay here what I was just now talking about. That punch selection. 1-2, followed with the lead uppercut, and then the right hook. Absolutely beautiful combination. Finishes the combination with a head kick. Beautiful punch selection from McGinley.
Punching downward, as you would expect when you're 6'5".
Todd, in terms of adjustments, what are you looking for from Garcia this round?
He's got to find out how to get inside. I mean, the takedowns, he's landed a couple of big punches, but whether you feint a takedown and come back with a punch, that was something that scares McGinley, and he hasn't done it yet.
I'm not sure about Garcia fighting out of the southpaw stance. The right hand is the southpaw killer, and McGinley has an excellent lead right cross.
I'll tell
And
you
a
one,
beautiful rear leg head kick.
absolutely.
That's a good point.
I'll tell you what, Garcia's tough. There ain't no doubt about that.
McGinley doing a good job taking back control here. Wrapped up Garcia.
Yeah, will he let him up again? Will we see it again? No, he's folding him in half now.
Garcia just covering up now.
Yeah. McGinley's trying to sink that arm underneath
Looking
the
for
chin.
the rear naked choke. It's
Yeah.
not under the chin. Garcia doing a good job with his head position. Trying to push the elbow up. Corner of McGinley says more damage. He lets go of the choke and goes for more strikes. Good job listening to his corner.
Yeah, these strikes in the corner from McGinley are absolutely damaging blows coming in with the right hook.
They fought out of it right there.
Good footwork by a referee to get out of the way there. These guys are so dynamic and explosive.
Garcia continues to try to get that takedown.
McGinley does such a nice job of digging underhooks, be it under the chin or under his opponent's arm when he closes in for the takedown.
Garcia with a couple of big punches, but McGinley takes him in stride.
Beautiful body kick from McGinley.
1 minute
left
left in the
fight.
round.
Yep.
JR, you made a really good point earlier about McGinley getting the underhooks and not allowing himself to be taken down. Something about his leverage. Being a guy that is 6'5", he has the leverage of a much shorter fighter.
And Garcia's his neck is down all the time. It's tough to operate like that.
Yeah, you hear in wrestling all the time, the person whose head is the highest is the one that's going to win
Garcia takes
as far
his
as
back.
positioning goes. And pretty much always McGinley's head has been the higher of the two.
Look how he can, the flexibility he has to turn into the fighter, to turn into Garcia. I mean, it's tough to do anything when your head's just buried. McGinley finishing this fight in style.
Great fight. Both fighters showing
Wow,
tremendous
something we didn't
respect.
talk about was how fast the pace was for that fight.
Yeah.
Holy cow, did those guys keep it on.
Yeah, I mean, they're a little gassed right now, too. And I'm telling you, Garcia, till the end, stayed with his game plan, trying to get the takedown. He felt that was his path to victory.
Yeah, Ebenezer earlier talked about, when is the time to go to plan B or plan C? If you're deep into the third round, you're probably past that point.
Yeah, great point.
And JR, I'm not sure that Garcia had a plan C.
Agreed.
And judging from just his build and his overall body structure, it seemed like his only path to victory was to take him down. But at the beginning of the third round, Garcia landed an excellent right hook out of the southpaw stance when he feinted the takedown and the right hook upstairs. I would have liked to see a bit more of that, changing levels, feinting the takedown, and then coming upstairs with the shots.
McGinley overall, one thing we've seen in fight to fight, and we've seen it in both in boxing and in the fights that were after that, is the number of strikes thrown by the winner of the fights. Sometimes volume, you can't beat volume, especially if that volume's on target.
That's a good point, Todd. We saw that in the last fight with Medina and Atkinson. Just Atkinson's overall punch output was so much higher than Medina's.
All right, let's take it up to Vern. He'll give us the official word for our title winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for these two elimination warriors going to battle at 170 pounds. We go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Abeda scored this fight 29-28. Judge Van Tine and Judge Mellish score the fight even at 30-27. For your winner, via unanimous decision, out of the red corner, and new 170-pound champion, Devin Comanche McGinley.
Congratulations to the Empower Training Center fighter out of Colorado Springs, Colorado. Devin Comanche McGinley goes home with the title, ups his record to 5-1. Let's get that post-fight interview.
We're going to go to the amazing Emma Soho for the interview.
That's a beautiful belt. That Sparta.
Oh, it is.
Sparta belt.
Wow, what an amazing performance. How does it feel to win?
It feels like I expected it to. I mean, Christian's a dog, there's no doubt about it, but I think I just showed where my wrestling defense is at, and I could fucking wrestle too, so let's find out.
Definitely proving that you can wrestle. There's a lot of cage control and a lot of good defense there. What are you looking forward to as champ now?
Whatever's next, I mean, I'll talk to my coaches, and I trust them. Mike Swade, Eric Lalone, he's my head coach, and whatever he says goes, I trust him.
Well, that's awesome. Who do you got to hear that's gonna get a special shout out to?
Yeah, I have some, friends and family, obviously, but I had some great sponsors. GS Plumbing, the human being in Woodland Park. Heavy Metal Works, they're here. Wasted Talent Tattoo, and Sarah McDonald, the realtor at the team in Powerhouse, and they're all here tonight, so I appreciate that.
Well, congratulations again, champ. What's your Instagram tag so that way if you have a lot of fans here, they can follow you?
Yeah, it's at McGinley100 on Instagram, and check me out. I'm going to be bigger soon.
Hell yeah, congratulations.
All right, McGinley with the title to take home.
Pro boxing up next.
Yeah, that Sparta title is absolutely beautiful. The gold sheen.
You like the gold with the silver in there, the black?
You would
Yeah.
know.
Oh, yeah. Man, I want one of those titles
What
right
color's
there.
your belt?
It's baby blue.
Oh, there you go. I
Baby
remember it now. 3 fights left.